Like, what are your favorite foods as a chef? Like, do you have a favorite food?
I love short ribs. I like things that are like slow roasted, like a nice roast chicken dinner, a nice beef stew, like short ribs. Like I love soups. Like it's probably where I'm from in Ireland, just like really kind of hearty types of food, you know?
You like the hearty food.
Yeah, I do.
What about, no, I don't cook at all. Maybe that's why I have Home Chef / Velvet Rope. No product placement here, but you do get 18 free meals. Not all of us can cook, chefs do. What is your favorite thing to cook for just like if you're gonna
favorite thing to cook? Like I like to cook something that everybody like loves, and it's like I do like a red wine or a Guinness short ribs, and like it's just a winner every time. I just love it. Like just mashed potatoes, just really simple, and like it is simple. It just takes a long time, like 3 hours.
That's yes. I mean, who doesn't love short ribs?
Yeah, I know. It's just like I can make that. I mean, we're coming into spring now, so it's like the Dutch ovens are going to be put away. Yeah.
And of course, you have to tie in the Guinness there to remind you of home.
Yeah, of course, every time.
Do you go home a lot?
I'm going home in June. Funny story. My friend in New York came. She won Taylor Swift tickets for the concert in Ireland, and she's like, obviously, I'm her first phone call, so I'm going to fly home, see my dad, and go to the concert in Dublin because I've seen her already in Los Angeles. So I'm like, why not go again?
Do you love Taylor Swift?
I just love her. Yeah, it's the best. Like, I just like, yeah.
I am like, I don't not like her. I do not want the Swifties. I just never got into Taylor. I don't know what it is. Like
I didn't either for a while.
I literally said this and someone's like, that's not possible. I don't even think I can name 5 Taylor Swift songs. I just don't think I could. I could like 2 or 3.
Like it was the Red album and kind of 1989 is where 1989 I really kind of got into her, like that album. But the others earlier, I wasn't.
I'm like, give me Madonna. I mean, I'm showing my age here, but no,
I'm like, you know what I'm listening to right now? I'm listening to like nonstop. It's Confessions on the Dance Floor. I brought out that album again. I'm playing it nonstop. It reminds me of when I first moved to Los Angeles in 2006. And that was the first Madonna concert I saw, the opening night.
Did you see Madonna when she was just here last week?
I did not. And I was gonna, and I just didn't.
It's a good one. But listen, flying to Ireland for Taylor Swift is a thing.
That's gonna be fun, yeah.
Do you watch like all the shows on Bravo? Like I know you watch, you don't have to. I'm just curious, like, is Beverly Hills your favorite? Like, what are your, like, are you like hardcore to watch? I have to say this job has changed me. I don't really necessarily watch everything for pleasure anymore. It's all kind of
because you have to watch it kind of for your job because you talk a lot about them. Jersey, Beverly Hills, OC. I think that's it.
Are you excited for Jersey to come back, or are you like, you think the trailer looks good?
Well, it's because I know a few of them, so I really like them. So I have to watch it and see it play out so I can like text 1 or 2 of them. I'm like, hey, what happened here? You know? So it's kind of like, it's a more of an interactive experience watching it, which is fun. OC the same way, like just, I got to know Taylor. I got to know like Shannon Beador, Emily Simpson, I know, and Gina, they were at a show that we did together and stuff. So I know a few of them. So I just feel like I'm just more invested.
What do you think of like the breakup of the Tres Amigas? Like there's no more Vicky, Shannon, and Tamra.
I know. Like, what was the reason again they broke up? They just got in a fight, was it? Like I just don't like it.
Vicky. So they were doing this Tres Amigas tour.
Yes, I remember. I went to it. Yeah, I went one night. Yeah.
Well, Tamra apparently pulled out and texted Vicky and Shannon just saying like, look, I'm too busy with the podcast and filming. Also, rumor is she said, I don't feel comfortable. I guess they came out to a song about drinking. And Vicky says that Tamra said, I don't feel comfortable like supporting Shannon's drinking after the car crash.
Got it.
I mean, I have a lot of thoughts on all of this, but that's what upset Vicky of like, you made a commitment, you're leaving us high and dry. I personally just think Vicky's feelings are hurt and she really wants to reconcile with Tamra. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens this season. I bet you it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be a good season of OC.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
We like our girls.
Do you think that John Janssen will be filming a lot around Shannon?
Yes. I think, Alexis, he's dating Alexis now, which, I mean, at first it was like See, I know Alexis from the past, and I have to say, I mean, I haven't talked to her anytime recently, but when she was off the show, she really was living life. Like, she wasn't one of these who's like, I'm over it, but talked about it all the time. She was really over the Housewives. However, someone has made a return to the public eye in like a blink. I mean, she is now at every red carpet, driving up from the OC. So at first I was like, this is two people that love the public eye. I mean, I call them fame whores, but that's other people use other words. And I'm like, this is so convenient, but I think this might really be real. I think they might have they seem really into each other for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think because Alexis,
they do,
right? Like, I think this.
But they even said on the red carpet recently that there was like the possibility of engagement or marriage, or, you know, they kind of said that comment that kind of alluded to that.
Yeah. So I think, like, look, I'm all for, if you find love, just these are the circumstances, right?
Look, it is what it is. And like, you know, I feel sorry for Shannon on it, you know, it's because I know her, and like, you know, it's not fun. That's not fun to go through that. But she looks like she's doing great.
She looks like she's doing, like, again, you have no choice but to get over this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I couldn't imagine filming with, I mean, Shannon has gone on the record of saying, like, John was her kryptonite. She's never been so in love with someone. So, like,
yeah,
to then film with that person and then have Alexis, who, you know, she keeps her stuff together. She's looking good, just right there. I think, look, are people, like you say, you turned into Vanderpump because of this? I think people, it's going to work. I don't think it's a ploy. It's real life. But I think people will tune into the OC just to see that alone.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of,
yeah, exactly.
And Vicky is on it too. Like, Vicky's on it, taking down Tamra. So.
She's so funny. Like, she's like, I'm not filming anymore. No, she's back filming again. That's like.
Wasn't she never filming again unless she was full-time and was making the same salary?
But wasn't she one of the highest paid at the time?
I think it was around $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money.
So there you go. What else? Anything else you want to talk about here today? Obviously, you know, they'll share anything you want, but people do not only just need to tune into your podcast, but they need to tune in because I am on your podcast, like, literally right after this. So and it's a whole different, we get into a lot of pop culture stuff. Yeah,
we've some good topics too. I can't wait.
Anything else? But people do need to listen to Don't Let It Stu as well.
Don't Let It Stu. We're on you're on my episode 3. We actually got a nice booking coming up in 2 weeks. I have Essie Coop coming on.
We like Essie.
I love her. Like,
it's
like a dream for me to have her. Like, I've always been a fan of her, just watching her on CNN over the years and stuff like that. I've always been like, I like her. I don't know why I like her, but I just like her. And then the last 2 BravoCons I went to, she's been there, and I've just gone up to her. I'm like, hey, and we're always like, we chatty, and she follows me, and we follow each other on Instagram. And I believe we're going to go for drinks when I go to New York next weekend.